Nation.
Well, hey, welcome back, Ojai Valley. Hope you guys had a great start to your work week. Now we're into Thursday. If you're Brooke County, you're just now starting school. That's all right. You only have 2 days to get through. Hopefully you can grind through those and make a good first impression. Out the door right now, if you're heading to the bus stop, upper 50s, lower 60s. We're talking about a hot and humid day. Our atmosphere, it's kind of calming down. We've had nice weather for the start of this work week, all thanks to high pressure. I can't say the same for the second half. We're going to head into this weekend dealing with cloud coverage. It's more so that doomy, gloomy. If you have another day to go to the pool, if you don't start school until the 5th of next month, this will be a perfect opportunity. We are going to see the cloud coverage increase. We're starting out sunny. It's going to end a little bit cloudy, though, and then eventually it's going to end up very humid, very hot, maxing out in the upper 80s. Right now, we're not picking up on a whole lot of cloud coverage, but there is some out there. High pressure is gradually tapering off into the Atlantic Ocean. Now, we're going to see this high pressure actually interact with our Hurricane Ernesto. It's category 1 right now, and it's all the way down to the south. It's going to interact with this system. So they're going to move close together as high pressure tries to keep that hurricane out of our region. We're also going to see storms firing up along this front. And that's also what they've been dealing with across the Midwest. Check out all this warm, moist air, but notice one thing here. Clear line right there. I'm going to draw it out for you. This is where all the hot, humid weather is. Above it, this is nice, cool air. That's what we've had this whole weekend. Not saying anything, but this is our seasonal contour. This means that things are switching in our atmosphere. So moving forward, we're going to start to cool off. We're not talking 90s anymore. Today, possibly, and then maybe a few more days after that, but we're not going to have a whole lot of pool days as we move forward. Our temperatures, they're starting to go back down. We're heading into fall. It's going to start to feel like winter eventually. Start taking care of those things like changing your oil in your car now, making sure the fluids in your radiator, all that stuff is good and topped up, because you do not want to be broken down. And I'm expecting this winter to be a little bit problematic. We haven't had a bad one in 3-4 years, so it's about time. Friday through Monday, we'll have rain chances back across the board. This is also why today I would get out there and make sure you get those last-minute things done on your car or around the house, because after the rain wraps up and the cloud coverage and we're all the way back into Tuesday next week, you're not going to have a whole lot of time, and everybody's going to be back to school and you get caught up in things. I know how it goes. Marginal risk 1 out of 5. This is for Friday night into Saturday. Just after lunch on Friday, we're going to see the potential for storms firing up. Damaging wind and hail is our primary concern. These storms have had a history of it, and we've seen also some tornadoes produced, but that's not necessarily our recipe. These storms are going to start to be limiting their life cycle by the time they make it to us. Very zonal pattern by the time they make it to us. Cloud coverage for today, heat and humidity. We're trending dry, but then the rain returns as we head into Friday morning. We can see it off the corner of our screen, but it doesn't arrive into our neighborhood till lunchtime. In the evening time, we have to filter in some sunshine to spark that atmosphere, and that's when we start to see those severe storms. So Friday night and Saturday, we'll deal with storms. That continues up until about Monday. We clear out Tuesday. We're hanging out in the lower 80s. Sunshine returns.